Hello students, today we are going to start the amazing video lecture series of C++ programming language. Okay, so we are going to start the course of C++ programming language. So let's go. So course content of this video lecture. So which contents we will cover in this video lecture are here. So what is C++ programming language? And this is the very basic question, that what is C++ programming language? And the next question is, who developed C++ programming language? Why we have to learn C++ programming language and applications of C++ programming language? So first of all, we will cover step by step these questions, and we will learn what is C++ programming language, who developed C++ programming language, why we have to learn, what's the purpose of learning behind C++ programming language, and the applications means uses of C++ programming language, that in which areas of the field of the world we can use C++ programming language. Okay, so be active. So what is C++ programming language? And the answer is C++ is a general purpose, case sensitive programming language and supports object-oriented procedural and generic programming. C++ is a cross-platform language. So you don't need to worry about the concepts of object-oriented, procedural, and generic programming. We will cover these topics in the later video lectures. So don't worry. At this time, for this moment, you should only have the knowledge about object-oriented, procedural, and generic programming. Okay, so you have to know the concept of cross-platform language at this point. I'm going to clear this ambiguous word, cross-platform language. What's mean cross-platform language? It's mean that C++ runs on a variety of platforms such as Windows, Mac operating systems, and other various versions of Unix. That it means that C++ is not bounded, that the programs of the C++ are only runnable on the Windows or Mac operating system, but the programs of C++ programming language may be run in the Windows, Mac operating systems, and the various versions of the Unix operating system. Okay, so it's mean that C++ is a cross-platform language. So who developed C++ programming language? C++ programming language was developed by Bjarne Stroustrup, starting in 1979 at Bell Labs as an extension to the C language. So as you can see here, that this man is great. Bjarne Stroustrup. He developed C++ programming language, luckily in 1979 at Bell Labs as an extension to the C language. Means first of all, the C language has been created, then C++. Means C++ is an extended version of the C language. Okay. And for your information, C language was also created at Bell Labs. Okay. But this amazing man, Bjarne Stroustrup, developed C++ programming language. He started in 1979 at Bell Labs as an extension to the C language. So let's move to next question. Why we have to learn C++ programming language? This is the very basic and very important questions of the students, that why we have to learn C++ programming language. What are the reasons behind that we learn C++ programming language? So I'm going to show you the very important and interesting reasons that why you have to learn C++ programming language. Okay, so let's start. So C++ is one of the most popular programming languages in the world. There are a huge community support for the C++ programming language. It's mean that there are many coders, programmers that have specialization in C++ programming language. So the next point is C++ has a standard template library, STL, that is very useful as it helps in writing code compactly and quickly as required. So you don't need to worry about what's mean standard template library. So it's very easy. It contains mainly 4 components, means this library, and the short form of this library is STL. It contains mainly 4 components: algorithms, containers, functions, and iterators. And the next point is C++ is portable and can be used to develop applications that can be adapted to multiple platforms. So what's mean portable? So first of all, you have to know what's mean portable language. Then we can say that C++ is portable. So a portable language is a computer programming language capable of developing software for more than one computer system. That means if you created a C++ program, then it can run in one computer and the other next computer. Okay, so it's mean that C++ is a programming language, is a portable programming language. For example, as I mentioned, that assembly language is not a portable language, means that if assembly language is written for x86 processor, then it will only run on x86 processor and not only the other version of computer. So C++ is portable because the programs of C++ programming language can be run on other computers. Okay. So very, very important, and you like this point, the C++ is easy to learn. Why I'm saying that it's easy to learn? It's mean if you learn C++ programming language, then you can code in other programming languages like Java, C# easily, because these programming languages are the extension of C++ programming languages. I mean to say that if you learn C++ programming language, then you can switch to other programming languages. For example, Java and C#. C# and Java are also very powerful languages. If you learn C++, the syntax may be different, absolutely different, but the logics and the program structures are almost same. If you mastered in C++ programming language, then you can easily learn Java and C#. So the other important reasons are there. Many popular websites of the world are written in C++ with many other programming languages. There are many websites that are written in C++. You can search on Google and you can type C++ websites used in the world. Okay, so you will find Amazon and Google and Facebook. These are the most important websites in the world that have been partially written in C++ programming language. There are many modern day databases such as MySQL, MongoDB, etc. data written in C++ programming language partially, not the complete, but partially. As you can see that all the major operating systems such as Android, iOS, etc. are written in the combination of C and C++ and other languages. The important point is this, the C and C++. For most important, C++ is very important and very popular programming language and used in the many important websites, databases, and operating systems of the world. So now we have come to know that why we have to learn C++ programming language. I want to highlight many other applications in which C++ programming language has used and has been used. So these are applications of C++ programming language, or you can say that uses of C++ programming language. Okay, so this is very interesting and you will enjoy this topic. So application software development. C++ programming has been used in developing almost all the major operating systems like Windows, Mac operating system X, and Linux. Apart from the operating systems, the core part of many browsers like Mozilla Firefox and Chrome have been written in using C++. C++ also has been used in developing the most popular database systems called MySQL. The point is that C++ is a part of the languages that is used to create these websites, these browsers, and these databases and these operating systems. Okay, so C++ is very powerful language. So next is programming language development. C++ has been used extensively in developing new programming languages like C#, Java, JavaScript, Perl, Unix, C Shell, PHP, and Python, and Verilog, etc. Python is very easy and a very important language is for those students, for those people who want their career, who want to pursue their career in AI and machine learning field. So computation programming. C++ is the best friends of the scientists because of the fast speed and computational efficiencies. So this is a very interesting point. So next, C++ is used in game development. C++ is extremely fast, which allows programmers to do procedural programming for CPU, intensive functions, and provides greater control over hardware, because of which it has been widely used in development of gaming engines. So if you want to become game developer, then C++ is the language for you. You have to learn C++ programming language to develop the games, because C++ is extremely fast that allows programmers to do procedural programming for CPU-intensive functions and provides greater control over the hardware, because of which it has been widely used in the development of gaming engines. So if you if your dream is to become game developer, then you should go for C++ programming language. You have to learn C++ programming language. And the last application I have mentioned here is embedded systems. C++ is being heavily used in developing medical and engineering applications like softwares for MRI machines, high-end CAD/CAM systems, and much more. So these are the basic and very important in the few applications of C++ programming language I have mentioned here. You can find other applications, but these are the most popular and very important applications. Every student, every person have to know the importance of C++ programming language. So I hope that you have know the idea of what is C++ programming language, who developed C++ programming language, why we have to learn C++ programming language, and applications of C++ programming language, the most important point. So subscribe the Understand Education YouTube channel for more video lectures. If you want to complete the series of the C++ programming language from this channel, then subscribe the Understand Education YouTube channel, like the video lecture, and share with your friends so that your friends may also come to know the importance of C++ programming language for their coding career. Okay, so be active, enjoy coding. Goodbye.